Studios in Ontario, California, it's Foobar Sports.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Foobar Sports, episode 14. I'm your host, Josh, along with Mr. DeFoo. How you doing, Foo?
Foobity roobity.
And we got Josie over here on the mix.
What's cracking?
He's feeling a little down today. On behalf, he's another year older.
I will be tomorrow.
Oh,
But yes.
Or yesterday.
or yesterday.
Yeah, the celebration, or more or less, was yesterday.
And it's just gone on.
Jesus Christ.
It'll keep going on until the end of March, till April 1st. And then we got 420 coming out, Foo.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God.
Let's never drink again. And we never did.
But you know what else is coming up, Foo? We got the NBA playoffs coming up in 20 days.
Yeah.
And pretty much...
No Lakers in sight.
No. Lakers got eliminated thanks to Mr. D'Angelo Russell and the Nets.
We didn't do good, Foo.
Nope. And goddamn, how good has D'Angelo Russell been lately? Like, what the fuck? The guy's an all-star. Like...
If he didn't fucking put his foot in his mouth when he was on the team.
Seriously, that's all it was. That's all it was.
Yeah.
All because of the whole Swaggy P shit. That's why. And honestly, the Lakers just made some bad moves. I mean, I know what they were doing, but they pretty much projected to the rest of the league, like, all right, we're gonna go big on the free agency. We can recruit these guys.
Yeah.
And then most they did was LeBron, and we'll see what we get this summer with some potential names, are like Jimmy Butler from the Sixers right now,
or Kemba Walker,
from North Carolina, the Charlotte Hornets. Those two could be potential Lakers.
I forgot the Hornets are a thing,
right? It's
just a team you don't hear about.
Well, because they used to be the Charlotte Bobcats.
They're just so average.
Yeah, it's just they're owned by Jordan. They're the only team owned by a former player.
Wow.
Yeah, right now it's interesting, but here's how the standings go right now. So. The 1 and the 8 seed in the East would be the Bucks against the Heat. Mm-hmm. So Dwayne Wade could legit make the playoffs one last time before he retires.
Oh shit!
So he would go up against like Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So that's not happening.
Well, we'll see what happens. He'll probably just have like at least one win.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it would be like a 1-win
That'd be dope.
series. And then he'll just, sail off into the distance.
Like Ryu at the end of Street Fighter?
Yeah, just walks along. Recently, Scott Brooks said that the Heat should be fined for letting this guy retire because he's still fucking like on fire right now.
He's really good still.
He still has talent.
Even though he's noticeably slower and... He's
just played smarter.
But that just goes to show how good he was at his prime, too.
Oh, dude, he's definitely going to be a
killer,
Hall of Famer.
He was an impressive player to watch.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed watching him.
Especially the years when it was just him and Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, that was amazing. Those years were awesome. Like, I was becoming a huge fan. I'm like, dude, this is another Kobe right here.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's going to go down as one of the greats for sure.
Yeah.
The next series would be the number 4 seed Indiana against the Boston Celtics, who are currently the number 5 seed.
And haven't clinched yet.
And they haven't clinched
yet.
Yeah, so everything's still in flux because there's about 9 more games left in the season before everything's all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Celtics would go away with it against the Pacers on this one.
Well, because they don't have Oladipo.
No, and they wouldn't be able to keep up with the likes of Kyrie, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Terry Rozier. I mean, the list goes on and on, especially...
Scary Terry Foo.
Especially with Gordon... Yeah, bitch.
Gordon Hayward's not the same.
Not the same, but as long as he can get them at least 15 points, he can pretty much get them to a win, I think. The next series would be the Sixers against the Detroit Pistons. And what's funny is a lot of people forgot that Blake Griffin's on the Pistons now. Yeah, right, Foo? I see the look on your face there, Josie.
Blake Griffin from the Clippers.
Blake Griffin from the Clippers is now a Piston.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people forget that shit. So
and he's a good player.
He's still pretty good. I mean, shit, he made the All-Star team, I think, this year, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not making Kia commercials anymore, though, I don't think.
Well, because he lays it up now. He doesn't dunk it.
He doesn't dunk it anymore. Yeah, he's all about that 3-point shot. But against the Sixers,
Maybe Hyundai, then.
Yeah, right. Hyundai. The Sixers look like they're going to be a fucking force to be reckoned with.
Yeah,
in these
they
playoffs.
look really good. They have a great starting. They have a great top 6 players.
Yep. And
They're
really,
pretty
that's what
deep.
you need.
They're pretty deep.
Yeah, and then even the role players are pretty
Nice.
decent. They can still contribute. So I think the Sixers would still ultimately beat them, but I think that series would probably go to 6 games. It'll probably be 4-2 ultimately in favor of the Sixers.
All right.
And then lastly, on the East, you got the Raptors against the Brooklyn Nets. So D'Angelo Russell could potentially make it to the fucking playoffs. His first playoffs, and the Lakers still haven't fucking made a goddamn playoff
Jesus
in 6 years.
Christ, dude.
Ain't that some bullshit?
That's some bullshit right there.
Yeah,
dude.
but I think they would get pretty much demolished by the Raptors. Kawhi Leonard's just on a tear this year.
Yeah, he's been great.
Yeah,
Are all these puns intended?
sure is. And then and then with the addition of Marc Gasol, they got Marc Gasol on the team, Danny Green, and Serge Ibaka, and Kyle Lowry. I think these guys can come out on top on the East.
I think it'll be them.
Yeah. And then on the West side, let's continue the West side.
Side foo?
We got the Denver Nuggets
Uh-huh.
against the San Antonio Spurs. So the Spurs would get in right now at 42-31, and the Denver Nuggets are right now at number 1 seed, 49-22. That's going to be a tough game because the Nuggets are a great team, surprisingly, with Nikola Jokic.
Dude, Isaiah Thomas just came back.
Yeah, and he's starting to kind of get back to his form.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have Jamal Murray, who's actually pretty goddamn good.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got Paul Millsap down low with
right.
Jokic. Dude, yeah, they're a good team still. They're going to be pretty, a good contender. Maybe for the NBA championship or the Western Conference championship.
Hopefully they can give the Warriors a run for their money.
Yeah.
If they make it to the championship.
Yeah.
So this next matchup potentially would be the Portland Trail Blazers at number 4
Trailblazers.
against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And honestly, this is pretty much a toss-up because remember we recently saw the game the other night where it was just going back and forth like ping pongs.
Yeah, it was great.
Just 3 after 3 after 3. Damian Lillard's just a fucking beast of a point guard.
You almost just expect them to make every 3 now.
Exactly.
That's how good
From
it is.
Anywhere. It's fucking nuts. Like at one point
They're
they're gonna just start learning how to hit it from the half court.
Why not?
It's gonna be a 5-point play or some fucking shit.
That's right, Foo. Why not?
Why not, man?
Why the fuck not, dude?
Yeah, so, but you know what? The problem has been that the Trailblazers just cannot get over the hump in the playoffs.
What's been the issue there?
Well,
Coaching?
primarily it's been the lack of big men down low. But they recently signed Enes Kanter.
That's not a problem for me.
What? They recently signed Enes Kanter. Joseph Nurkic is starting to kind of come into his own as a big man. And then they got Zach Collins, who's a guy that's comes off the bench, and he's just a firecracker.
On the Blazers?
Yeah, on the Blazers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and CJ McCollum's legit. They got Rodney Hood. They have Evan Turner
Rodney,
still.
Foo, Rodney, they got him.
And they got Damian Lillard. They got a pretty stacked team, and I think that they would probably give the Thunder a run for their money. Just because if the Thunder primarily rely on Paul George and Russ, if you watch those games,
Mm-hmm.
and I think without them they wouldn't be able to function well. And I think with the Trailblazers,
I think they have enough weapons to throw at them where they can make it competitive and they'll tire them out.
Yeah, so I think it's going to come out to the Trailblazers in, I think, 7. I think this series could probably go 7.
You think the Thunder will lose first round?
Yeah.
That would be pretty sweet, too.
That would be sweet
See
revenge.
Paul George.
I don't think they will, if you're asking me.
Really? You don't think the Trailblazers would do it?
I think the Thunder will do it.
We'll ultimately get past it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Trailblazers got to prove me right before. I mean, they haven't proven me right so far, so we'll see what happens.
Mind you, these aren't the final seedings yet, too.
No, it could change. I mean, they're still within the West.
True.
The West is so fucking close. Right now, the Trailblazers are just 1 game behind from 3rd place, which the Rockets are in 3rd place, and the Jazz are in 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So the Rockets would go up against the Jazz.
Well, the Spurs are the 8th seed, and they're 3 games behind the Rockets at the 3 seed. So that's that's super close still.
And there's only 9 more games left.
Jeez.
So this shit could just completely be different in just a few weeks. But as it stands now, it's looking pretty competitive. It's going to be like pretty good Western Conference playoff games. Then you got again the Rocket against the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell's going to make it to the playoffs. Foo.
I think the Rockets are going to fucking just beat the shit out of them, dude.
Really?
I think the Rockets are going to fuck them up
You
real
don't think
bad.
it's going to be slightly competitive? Oh, ouch. Tough luck. Well, the next game doesn't seem like it'll be super competitive. It's the Warriors against the Clippers. And I think the Warriors will
wipe them
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, the Clippers don't have any real all-stars anymore.
No, just
They're
Patrick.
just well-coached.
Yeah. They're just a good-looking team right now.
Unless they just develop some kind of crazy strategy to beat them.
They're banking on the free agency next year. They just want to show that, look, we can still be competitive. All we need is a superstar to join us.
If they want to put asses in seats, for sure, just get Airbud.
Dang.
It's going to be shooting those threes, dude.
Stop.
Shooting those threes.
Stop it, you.
Didn't the movie poster have him, like, dunking? It's like, how would he dunk? He doesn't have any thumbs.
How do you know, man? He's got magic little thumbs coming out of his little paws.
Dang. The Clippers actually won today, so they went up a half a game to the 5 seed.
Oh,
so
shit.
that's why, like...
We'll go over this again in a week, because in a week we'll get a more, firm
The picture will be
of
clear.
it. Yeah, it'll be
for
much.
sure.
It'll be much clearer.
I'd say,
back then.
about 2 weeks we would know the final seeding just about.
Yeah. But I okay. So let's go on to some other news. The Lakers haven't really been looking all too well, all too hot recently.
I think we've come to terms with the Lakers just not being in the playoffs.
You know what? They should stop trying to win games because they're currently
Done and done.
Well, I'm just saying, like, they might as well rest LeBron more, a little bit more.
Well, he doesn't play any back-to-backs anymore. They took him off all.
And I know he wants to
back-to-backs.
play still, so he can kind of make sure he's on track for the scoring title.
Yeah.
But I think they should, try not to compete as hard right now. They currently have the 9 seed, and they can end up with the 7 or 6 pick
in the draft.
in the draft.
And that's still pretty good.
Seed. Yeah, and then they
still
could
get a pretty good player, or trade.
Yeah, we could try to leverage a trade. Oh, that would be sweet.
Dude, that
and
would
this
be
year's
dope.
draft is going to be really good, at least the top 5 picks. So if we could squeeze in there, Foo, we might have a chance to
Word.
Well, it all comes down to also the development of the young guys. Like, they got to develop, or else we just got to get rid of them. Like, Lonzo's got to just figure out why he keeps getting hurt. I have a feeling it's coming down to his shoes, which you heard recently that he parted ways with the co-founder of Big Baller Brand because the co-founder misappropriated close to $1.8 million of money of Lonzo Ball's money
for their shoe brand.
for the shoe brand, and
the
they can't he can't find that money. So he pretty much embezzled 1.8 million from him. So there have been hints that Lonzo is actually going to be changing to Nike, that he's going to be joining Nike and leaving Big Baller Brand all together. They've had complaints pretty much from over 184 complaints from customers to the Better Business Bureau over the past 3 years for the wrong merchandise being received, orders not being shipped out on time, and not responding to questions about delivery status.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're pretty much going under.
It's a fire festival of shoe companies.
Yeah, low key. Dude, documentary. Go, guys.
Oh, this sounds
Challenge
like
accepted.
Let's make a documentary of our own.
Dude, boom.
Food
Done.
by camera.
Fuck? What the hell? Why?
But
Who would watch this?
the Lakers
Try to
also they approached Lonzo asking him if he was wearing him wearing Big Brawler brand shoes is fucking with his ankles, because he would either wear Kobe's, LeBron's, or his Zo2 Big Brawler brand shoes, and they're kind of questioning if those aren't really made properly, and if that's causing his ankles to get fucked up all the time.
That sucks.
So
Imagine your own shoe brand is fucking up your feet.
well, dude,
shitting it up.
Freaking LeVar Ball's just pretty much making it on a waffle iron and saying, "Here's a shoe, buddy," and
Yeah.
it's just like, give me five,
Motel
$600. Yeah,
Man.
fucking guy.
Douchebag.
Yeah, so Lonzo, get your feet right, man. Get your feet right.
Nikes are great basketball shoes.
Listen,
so.
Lonzo's a talented guy. He's in the NBA for God's sake, so he's better than most. But his dad is really fucking up his career in some weird way. Like
he's a super helicopter dad.
Yeah.
Just needs to chill the fuck out, man.
Yeah.
He's a coach's son, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a coach's son. In every little league and every like recreational sports league I've ever been in, the coach's son is always the kid that's the most tormented. If you just look at his face, he just looks like he's dead inside. And you're only 9 years old, and you can already see that.
fucking 1,000-yard stare and shit.
I've been through some shit, man.
Oh man.
You ever had a baseball thrown over your head? It's not fun.
Dude, real quickly, I wanted to, while we're on the NBA news, we've talked about the recent merger of Disney and Fox.
Yeah.
Right? Well, check this out. As part of the acquisition, Fox has to sell. Fox has to sell. Must sell Fox Sports Station rights to the Tigers, Red Wings, and Pistons.
Oh.
So yeah, so that's I don't know why, but Disney cannot keep those properties.
Oh yeah, because they would own too much, and so they have to give up that and Fox News because they cannot own too much of the market.
Yeah, so the Pistons owner Tom Gores, he wants to invest in like an investing group, an equity firm, and try to get the rights for the Detroit teams.
Oh wow.
To broadcast them.
Oh.
So he's going to start like a kind of his own network for Detroit.
Oh, interesting.
That's pretty
So, like,
crazy.
little sub networks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, because Fox is
Fox.
huge.
Yeah.
Imagine Fox and ESPN just joining forces like that.
Oh,
Just
that's
two
why.
behemoths.
That's why.
That's a monopoly.
Yeah, that's why they can't really.
CBS would be like, "Hi guys, can we come play too?"
Seriously.
Yeah,
Can we join the party?
Yeah.
the group is called Platinum Equity, and they've
Monopoly,
helped
NBC.
Ice Cube and MLB in different broadcasting rights before.
Whoa.
So
Let me ask a question. What do you know what happened with Fox Sports? Like, since the Joe C's bringing on that subject, did Disney acquire Fox Sports and Fox Sports 1?
I was
like
under the
those-
impression that
ha-
they did not.
They technically they did, but part of the deal is that they have to sell off. So technically they own them now, but they have to sell off the Fox Sports. Yeah, they have to sell off the rights though.
Because they can't.
They
okay.
cannot acquire them.
So if local people want to purchase those rights, then
It's pretty much open for anyone.
Oh shit! Dope.
Yeah.
This is
Oh man,
the
they're
whole
gonna
new ballgame.
they're gonna destroy Fox Sports then because Fox Sports
Probably.
is good the way it was.
Probably.
Nothing was wrong with it.
They'll probably
And
still
they'll
call
tinker
it.
it.
They'll still call it Fox Sports. I think they're still allowed to because the name.
Yeah.
It'll
They
have
just-
to be
the
some
brand
type.
is there.
That's
Yeah.
why I think the Pistons owner is interested in acquiring the network rights.
That's
Fucking
interesting.
Disney
Yeah.
Empire is
Dude,
sick,
it's insane,
dude. They're
man.
taking
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, I
It's
can't wait to
nuts.
see what else comes out of it because the details are just still coming rolling over. We're still finding out little things here and there that are going on with this deal. So it's going to be interesting. But, hopefully they'll get the rights to this upcoming World Series stories that the Dodgers going to be involved in this year because we're going to win. We're going to win.
We're going to do it, Fuze.
We got to do it. Mark my words on today's date, March 24th. March 24th. The Dodgers will win the World Series this year.
Yeah, we said that last year, didn't we?
Oh yes, don't
Speaking
remind
of
me.
Dodgers, they finally filled their last roster spot today.
Oh,
If
really?
you didn't see. They signed Justin Grimm's right-hander, who was on the verge of signing with the Indians.
Oh,
So we added another right-hander to the bullpen.
okay, nice.
But he did struggle last year a lot. So
Well-
this is kind of a gamble on our part. But we did
How
add.
did he struggle?
He had a 10-point-something ERA.
Ooh, damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
Okay.
he
taking
probably
a
had really rough outings. So the Dodgers signed him, and that was kind of their goal to try to add another arm to the bullpen. So they did what they needed to. Hopefully, we can help this guy kind of course correct a little bit.
Yeah.
So, sorry to interrupt, but Kershaw's now no longer going to be an opener.
No.
That's been established.
No.
Where do you figure they're going to put him in the bullpen lineup?
well, he'll be a
Kershaw,
starter.
he'll be a starter right
he
now.
will be a starter, but as of now, he was slated to be the opening day starter. But instead, it's going to be Hyun-Jin Ryu because Kershaw's just not ready. So he will be a starter, but just for the beginning of the season, it looks like it's going to be Hyun-Jin Ryu. And they're saying Ryu's looking great right now. He's looking healthy.
I like that guy, man.
Yeah, I want him to succeed, dude. I really do. And we'll see what happens with that, especially especially with Kershaw. I really hope he kind of bounces back. I really hope he's serviceable. I don't expect him to be the strikeout pitcher.
He's one of the greats. It'd be a shame if just kind of hung him out to dry.
And especially with how unhealthy Bueller's been lately. A little concerning, but don't worry. I think we'll come out on top because they recently announced another starter. Kike Hernandez will be the starting second baseman for the Dodgers going forward. So I actually like this. I think he should just be in the lineup every day.
Kind of solidifies him as a player too, instead of a utility guy.
Yeah, and he's actually coming to his own very much over the years. And he's just, you could see that progress. And I hope that this year he finally just
I think him
that.
getting a starting spot will give him confidence to amp up his production too.
Oh, definitely. He was heavily mentored by Chase Utley. So he really looks up to Chase, and he calls him his dad if you follow him on Instagram.
Oh, yeah?
He wears a shirt that's like Chase Utley. It's his face, and then on the bottom it says dad. So shit's pretty funny. They have a good rapport. Did you know that Chase Utley's in the Dodgers organization?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool that he's still around to kind of mentor this guy. And
nice.
I believe
hold the Dodgers by the hands.
I know, man. They needs it. They needs a good holding, a hand holding. Yeah. But actually, Fu, you know what? I wanted to bring up some breaking news.
Some breaking news.
Dang.
Thanks, Joe.
Dang,
breaking news.
Thought I was playing Zelda.
Rob Gronkowski of the New England Patriots has just announced his retirement from the NFL.
No way.
When does that take effect?
Today, son.
Today, son. Yeah.
What the? So he's done.
He's done, dude.
Dude, and
what do you think prompted this? Specifically, I'm sure
injuries.
He's been injured a lot. I can tell you as a fantasy owner, he went from being a for surefire draft this guy to I don't know if I should even get him. So he's gone down, and he's gotten a lot of injuries, and he's already had talks of joining the WWE. So
yeah,
that's an easy way for him to make
we
more
were
money.
talking about that.
He announced it via Instagram post. And so this was his post. So everyone verbatim via Gronk.
Breaking news.
It all started at 20 years old on stage at the NFL draft when my dreams came true. And now here I am about to turn 30 in a few months with a decision I feel is the biggest of my life so far. I will be retiring from the game of football today. I am so grateful for the opportunity that Mr. Kraft and Coach Belichick gave me when drafting my silly ass in 2010. My life experience over the last 9 years has been amazing both on and off the field. People I have met, the relationships I have built, the championship I have been a part of. I just want to thank the whole New England Patriots organization for every opportunity I have been given, learning the great values of life that I can apply to mine. Thank you to all the Pats Nation, blah, 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 blah. Keeps going. Pretty much he's done. He just can't hang anymore, man.
Yeah.
He can't.
Do you think he's taken a lot of opioids, too, because of all of his injuries?
He's had to been on so many medications. His body's so battered from all the surgeries he's done. Oh, dude. I mean, you've seen the shit he does.
Which is why he probably thought it was best just to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, thank you, Gronk, for all the crazy-ass football moments you've shown us throughout the years.
What do you say, Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Dude,
he was able to patch... He was able
got my attention.
To get the all-time touchdown record for tight ends in 9 years.
Oh, no, didn't he get it a couple years ago?
That's what I'm saying. Within within 6 years, he was able to get the all-time.
He was already
touchdowns.
the all-time leader in touchdowns for tight ends.
Yeah, dude, he was insane, man. He was a one-in-a-lifetime tight end. Yeah. Unfortunately, for his size, he was a big dude, and to take the hits he did, it wasn't gonna be feasible for him to last that long.
Yeah.
So kudos, Mister.
We salute you,
Gronkowski. Gronk.
Dang, dude,
Thank
crazy.
You.
And he made for a funny Family Guy episode, too.
He sure did.
Shut up.
Sure did.
Shut up over there, Mr. Mr. Fleet.
Speaking of the Fleet, what you got for us over there?
Unfortunately,
I'm sporting some Fleet swag.
Yeah.
Fleet
Look, I even kept the sticker on the head like a douchebag.
Yeah. What's the name of that there sticker?
I don't know. Can you read it?
Let me read it.
Let's see what...
Yupung. It's a good old fashioned Yupung hat.
Just
food.
like the food likes from Wish.
Yupung.
You got it off a Wish?
No, I got this out. I ordered
Imagine.
from the fleet.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you
We
got off a
supported the
Wish.
cause, foo.
All right.
Enjoy the hat, foo.
You got it.
It matched some of the douchebag legendary guitarists that you like. So
What?
Wow.
What are you talking about?
they're all douches.
Wow.
Just kidding.
This got dark real
You
fast.
finally got your swag, foo. Unfortunately,
Now I need the jersey so I can do like the whole thing like a douchebag too.
take it off and throw
just-
it around.
Yeah, you know.
Well, foo, we didn't win last week, and we're now at 3-3. Foo,
No, what are we gonna do?
foo, we're in trouble.
Oh no.
Because remember, only the 1 and 2 from both conferences make it.
Uh-huh.
And tonight, foo, we actually play the Arizona Hotshots.
Oh no!
Damn hot shots.
Should I be worried about them?
Well,
They're
we're both
hot
3.
shots, man.
We're both 3-3 in the division, so the winner would now be the definitive second seed for our division. And also the San Antonio Commanders, foo, they're in first place in the play for the year. Mm-hmm. So this game is going to be for second place, and
The hot shots.
yeah, and if we lose, then we'll be 3 games behind first place.
That name almost sounds sarcastic.
Hey,
Who
hot
are these
shots.
guys? Man, it's just the hot shots.
Just a
That's
just
lunch.
a
Let's get the
hot
fuck
shot.
out of
Just a
here.
bunch of hot shots. Just a bunch of hot shots thinking they can come into my town and
Where are
tell
they
me
from
how to run it.
Chicago?
What? I don't know. It took a turn.
Foo,
I went too far.
Yeah.
Foo, the loser of the game will be 2 back from a playoff seed, and with only 3 games left to play for the year. So
One.
we got to win, foo.
Go Fleet, go.
Be at
Go
the edge of
Fleet,
my
go.
seat, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Douches.
And yeah, that's all I got. The update for the Fleet, foo. I think they play tonight at 4 o'clock. Today at 4 o'clock.
Oh no, that's in 45 minutes.
They play on CBS, foo.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Well, and next, the Mueller report. Oh, wait. That's something else. Anyways,
What the fuck?
I don't know where I went with that. Yeah, do you want to talk about anything in sports, Foo? You got anything excited about?
No. The Dodgers, we just talked about them.
Yes,
We just talked about the Lakers.
sure did.
And we just talked about the Fleet.
That's it.
That's it.
I think this one is in the books. Mm-hmm. Thank you all for listening to Foobar Sports. I've been your host, Josh.
I'm the Foozy Woozity.
And have a foobity doobity day. And have a happy foobity doobity day to you, Foosy.
Thanks, man.
Peace out, guys.